Hello! Surprise, surprise, I'm early. I didn't have to work after work today, so bam, we are up, rocking and rolling. Let's do a thing. What do I want to do? Let's do padlocks, no padlocks, some padlocks. Yeah, padlocks. Padlocks it is. Yeah. You know what? I think I might want to swap these out. It's been a while. Let's swap out some padlock keys here, or padlock cores. Not that one. Not that one. That one. Oh, how's it going, Mr. Nola? I'm early. I was expecting to be here by myself for this first half hour. I'll take a friend though. Yeah, I didn't have to work yesterday. My other coworker um, had trouble with his computer, so I covered his after shift time. So he is covering my after shift time today. Why is this not coming out of here? All right, let's put this back in, see if we can get it out. Hmm. Aha. She's loose now. Beautiful. Oh, dropping shit. Dropping shit. Dropping shit. All right. Core number one. Ooh, it's greasy. Oh, it's greasy. All right. New core. You're about to head home. So you'll be MIA for 45 minutes. Rock and roll, Nola. Why is this so freaking tight? What is going on here? Hmm. Tell you what, we should grab file and make this a little smoother. Where is my, well, I guess we shouldn't use an impressioning file. Let's just grab a diamond file. Let's grab a diamond file. This'll do. This'll do. Make your shit fit. That's still pretty tight. How's everybody doing? Dalton Shoulders, hello, hello, hello. Lockchuck in the house. Thanks for coming, Mr. Lockchuck. I'm just trying to file this out here because this retention nut is getting stuck. Aha, there we go. Much more better. Much more better. Awesome. Swapping out some cores here. Oh, we got people in the house. Got people in the house. Bro, how's it going? And
Hey Ray, what's up?
what's happening, gentlemen?
Not much. It's a quiet evening.
If I feel you, it's weird being like available and not having to rush to start my live. Just swapping out some American 1100 cores here.
All right.
Yeah, I got some spares. I figure I'll switch these up. Ugh, yuck. It's all slimy. Broke, you still there? Check, make sure he's like not hidden or anything goofy. His volume is up. He's good that way. I don't know. I do not know. Beautiful. All right, time to pick a lock or two. How's everybody doing this wonderful, beautiful week? Hey, CNC, cut and carry. How's it going, brother? We're going to pick some locks.
Broke is saying he's here. He can't turn on the camera and audio. That's weird.
That is weird. Wonder what his exact issue is. Tell you what, bro. Here's my advice for you. Leave and come back whenever you load up the link to come into the live. Make sure to approve audio and visual, like the audio and the camera. Because if you don't approve it as you're coming in, then you won't have it. We'll start there. There we go. Looks like you got the first instruction.
I think he manages to hear us. It's just probably his settings, audio input and all that.
Yeah, cut and carry. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. It's funny. I took a little play out of your book the other day and did a sharpening live, and it actually went over really well. So I think I'm going to continue to do it anytime a knife needs sharpened, to just throw it up and sharpen it. Speaking of, since he's here, here's the latest acquisition, the Para 3 in Maximet. And then I also have the Sage 5 and Rex 121 with the G10 also on its way. I got a little froggy this week.
Oh, look, Stu is here.
Stu!
He's in
What's
the
up, Stu?
chat.
It's weird being early and like not having to rush here and stuff. The house is real quiet. My family's not home yet. Anybody else in the chat live in like the northeastern United States? I found out today that next Tuesday is going to be like 3 below zero, so it's a little. I get a little nervous once it dips below zero. I worry about pipes freezing and stuff like that. I think Broke is back. Broke is back, and his camera is working.
Yeah, there it is. I must have not approved it. What's going on?
Same old, man. Come on.
Anything new and exciting?
Not when it comes to lock picking. I kind of been doing a lot of knife stuff lately.
Yeah.
Buying a bunch of stuff that I've always put off. Like I've never really bought anything that cost more than like $100. And then I got my first knife that cost more than $100, and it's like, well, I can see why this costs more than $100. So I bought a couple more, and that's where I'm at.
Yeah.
Hey, my wife didn't divorce me yet, so I'm all right.
Right. You're doing good then.
I did notice that Covert Instruments been updating their website for Apex and putting up videos and specific options for you to set up emails for when certain things come out. Like you can set up to email you whenever Evolution 3 is available or whatever. So
yeah,
I think we're getting closer to the D-Day.
To the big reveal.
Yep. The good thing is I was a little nervous that they were going to release the case with like the beginner picks.
Yeah.
And then you would have to buy the upgrade kits. But now I know, because they updated the site, that when you buy the case, you get to choose one set of picks to go inside of it, and it can be any of the 4 sets. So
that's not bad.
no, so I'm gonna get Evolution 3 as my first set.
Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at. I gave up on following it because been put off so many times.
We've been waiting for it for a long time, but I think it's getting close, man. I think that they're just getting their ducks in a row before they pull the trigger. Because I think that they want to make sure that they have like a lot of stock, because they know that they're going to have like that first rush, and I don't think they want to sell out in like a day. I think they want to have enough stock that where everybody that really wants to get on the first release is going to be able to.
Yeah, that'd be smart. Because you know how people get wound up and upset because they don't have this what they been waiting for.
That's one thing you can definitely say about LPL and Mr. Pingor is that they're not dummies. They're extremely intelligent.
Yeah. And they know how to build anticipation.
There is that too.
I got my new tablet so I can make better videos and stuff, and I didn't think about how I was gonna prop it up, and so I'm still figuring it
Just
out.
lean it against something.
I
Just
got
lean it against something. That's
I
fine.
got a microphone too, so if I'm too
Ooh.
loud, let me know.
Yep, I actually inside the stream in the Restream app that I have that we're all going through.
Yeah.
There's level controls that I can adjust everybody's levels here. So.
Ah.
Jesus. I feel like a newbie here, knocking out my tensioner.
Oh. Yeah, I'm just making a couple people those Chris Capoon tensioners.
Yep, we're starting out with some American 1100s for warm-up time. Kind of microphone do you get? Just like a little Bluetooth kind, or
Yeah.
kind that plugs in? Okay.
Well, yeah, it plugs in, but it's Bluetooth. I got a little piece that plugs into the C port, and then Bluetooth to that.
That's exactly what I use. One that plugs into the lightning port of my iPhone, and then a little clippy lapel mic that I use.
Yep, that's the exact one I got. It was pretty cheap.
Yeah, I think I may have paid like $20 for it, and there are 2 microphones and 1 dongle.
Yeah.
So like right now I'm using this one, the other one's over across the room charging. So
I made videos yesterday. Dean
says there was not any Locksport videos yesterday. I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't had any time to make any. I actually, I have a backlog with at least 3 picking videos in it. I just don't have any time to edit it and put it out.
My problem is I start.
Whoop! And there goes broke. Middle sentence.
Gone.
Right in the middle of a sentence. Ooh, you ate some spicy ramen. I don't mind ramen in, like...
Am I back?
You are back. I don't mind ramen in moderation. So.
I have no idea what I was talking about when I...
Cut off in the middle of a sentence.
Yeah. All right, I'm over making those things. I'm going to pick something.
Do it.
What an annoying walk, really.
Ooh, baby.
Oh boy.
What you working on this week? Big. big and it's black. Is that a Ruco?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Oh no, this is a Abus CA83.
Okay.
Just trying to
I'm like, what?
evaluate whether if it's good for new people, for beginners, and I think it's not because of the nasty bidding on it.
Oh well. Guess it's just another one you can use to stretch your own legs on.
Yeah, the funny thing is I cannot even get it open.
Huh.
Look at that
Yep.
high lift in the back. Holy shit.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, there is a biggie back here.
You're gonna have to make a pick for that.
That is actually not a bad idea. I keep putting off making a pick for mine. I have a goal P that I think I need to make a custom pick for, and I just never get around to it. Just laying in the naughty bucket. Greyhound, what's up, brother? Dean says he used to have a lotto lock, but has never been able to open it due to a jammed up pin. Where is that one? I have one that I can tell has a super high. Is it a high lift or a no lift? I'm trying to remember. I think it's a no lift pin in it, but I can feel that it doesn't need picked and that it's taking little bites out of the spring as I open it.
What kind of lotto lock?
It's a 410.
410.
Yep.
Yeah, those wear out real fast. Those and my favorite, the 6835s. They wear out pretty fast if you pick them a lot.
Okay, come on, open. I'm gonna go grab the springy pin or the springy lock, one with the goofy ass spring. Oh,
Hey, Mr. Greyhound.
I think it's this one, if I'm not mistaken. I'll know as soon as I start picking it. Yeah, it's this one. I think that it's this pin here in chamber number 1. It's like a no lift. I can feel it when I open it, like it chewing up the spring.
Yeah.
Or is it the max lift that does that? We're going to find out because I can't remember which of the two states it is. All right, so that was 6 for sure.
So Ray, here's what I'm thinking making next. Inserts a little like these for high lifts. I just need to figure out how to stack them, and yeah, maybe create something that I could pick off of. So use it as an offset on the bottom of the
Like
keyway.
a platform or something?
Yeah. Trying to figure it out how to do it correctly.
The long piece and fold it.
Oh, my wife loves me extra special. She brought me a sandwich.
Disc
No.
detainer locks. I don't
There it is.
know.
I definitely did not pick pin number 1. Definitely.
I've only done a few disc detainer locks because every one I buy ends up being a bottom tensioner, and I only have a rear tensioner, and I only have a top tensioner, and I don't know how to do the trade off. So
So I opened this now. I definitely did not pick pin number 1 at all. And I can feel like crunchy-ish drag. So I don't know what the issue
Definitely
is
a
with
null
this.
lift then, right? On number 1.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. If it's a spring that's dragging, like you know what I mean? How the key pin and the top pin are both below the shear line.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
That's what I think it is. I think that the spring is dragging. Or it could be something else. I don't know. I'm too. I haven't. Okay, we need to knock on wood. I haven't entered the Rattle Club yet, and I don't want to tear one of these apart.
there's a whole garbage can of my rattle clubs.
It gives you an excuse to make a better log body for them. Just really pin them, right?
Right?
Actually, you know what? I think they do sell 3D printed lock bodies for them.
I think
On
Eastland
Etsy,
has
maybe.
some, right?
Yeah, I believe that that's probably true. I'll have to remember to do that
I also
after
remember
I.
Mawson may have an STL file for them. So
I definitely have not bought a 3D printer yet. I'm too busy buying knives that I don't need. Did I say that out loud? I need them. I definitely need them.
They're a necessity. Are you going to
The
cut
thing is,
stuff?
that's what my wife says. She's like, didn't you just buy a knife? It's like, but it's a different steel. Like this one's in CPM or Micro Melt Maximet, and this one's in Rex 121. They're both 70 Rockwell. They're both super hard, high speed steels, but they're different. So I needed to have them both. See, I really am a sucker. Like I always thought that Spydercos were ugly until I actually got one, and then it's like, oh my god, it's so buttery smooth. Such a nice knife. Worth every penny. What kind of sharpener did you get, Greyhound? I got a new sharpener on Friday. Zarok sent it to me. It's a nice big dog. I did a video on it on Friday, the day that I got it. I was like, okay, let's open this up and give it a shot. Which I did, and it worked out perfectly. That was my first fixed angled system, is the Work Sharp Precision Adjust. You'll be very happy with it.
I always just use a
Never-
coffee cup.
Ceramic cup.
Yeah.
That is definitely one way to do it. Let's get these Lottos out of here and do an actual big boy walk. Let's pick a big boy walk. All right, let's do this. Center this up. Beautiful. The best money that I ever spent on sharpening, like the Precision Adjust is really good for $60. Gets you really good edges, and it's really good. Fixed angle system, you get a perfect edge out of it. But the best money that I've ever spent on sharpening, grab it. You can get it for about, I think it's less than $50 now. Is this the Work Sharp Guided Field Sharpener? Has coarse diamond, fine diamond, so it has 320 and 600 grit diamond. It has coarse and fine ceramic here with angle guides.
Am I the only one that can't see your feed?
I don't know. Yeah, my feed's up. And then it has a leather strap on the side. Best $50 you can spend on sharpening. I've been waiting for that orange knife that I have, that special steel. There's a guy on YouTube named Pete. He does tests on how long knife edges last. I'm waiting for his last video on that particular steel to see how it ranks up with all the other ones that he's done. All right. Time to pick a big boy lock. I guess that's all
But you're
the
pulling
other-
out a goal.
No, that's what I mean. I was like, oh, it's a big boy walk, but I grabbed the wrong one, so that is actually a relative term. This isn't actually that part of the walk. This is an Ask 700 with
Need some more tensioners.
all right. But yeah, this isn't really that hard of a lock. This is a blue belt lock. I thought that it was a red belt when I picked it up, but it is not.
What's the one with the taper pins?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, it's a nice one.
It's still a fun lock to pick, I'm going to be honest with you. And it used to take me like 8 minutes to get it open. But we're to the point now where I have the tension figured out enough to where I can actually open it in just a couple minutes.
Oh,
Kind of like to find a key for it one of these days. Open.
Nice.
I want to say that was less than a minute. The key is to put enough tension on it that the pins aren't as likely to fall back down as you're picking it, but not so much tension that you actually bend your pick as you're trying to pick the thing. Transparent eyeball in the house. How's it going, brother? You have 3 locks that are the bane of your existence. An ace with removable core, which is, I think it's really similar to a master 410. I think those removable core ones are 6 pins. I can't remember. I got rid of all my ace locks whenever my son started picking. I gave them all to him. Harbor Freight you've opened a few times before.
I just picked up a Harbor Freight lock just for shits and giggles the other day. And within 2 seconds, now the key won't even go in it.
So she's pretty much garbage.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
I was going to make kind of a joke video with it, and it didn't even make it to the video.
Shit to bed early.
Yeah.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, that's a high security line.
Yeah, keeps even you out.
Yeah. And its own key.
Ooh, that's not what we wanted to do.
All right.
The ace is a 5-pinner. Well, I guess then that would be similar to the, is that the 910? The Master Lock 910. I think that's a 5-pinner, removable core, and a stainless steel body. I think the ace, the pins are better though. Is it one serrated and 4 spools by chance in there? Is that what the makeup is on that team? Okay, so I've never picked a Medico cam lock,
I
but
have.
I've picked Medico regular locks, and I'm pretty sure that you pick them the same.
Well, they're a little different.
I know that there are no top pins. It's just bottom pins in the can.
It's been a long time since I picked it. I know there's one little trick to them.
Good, we'll let you take this one.
I think obviously you got to pick it counterclockwise, and I think you have to set the rotation before you send up the pin. It isn't one you can just set up there and let it hang and then set the rotation.
Let's see what the difference is. I'm pretty sure that the standard method works. We're going to find out. Explorer. Oh, those pins are significantly different. Well, how about that? That is not what I thought it was. Medico cam lock is really funny, the mechanism.
Why can't I get this thing to tension?
According to LPU, it's considered a slider lock. I'm trying to see where the side. Oh, I guess the sidebar falls in the groove. Or does it fall in those holes? See if we can find a picture of the sidebar. Rotating gated key pins with false gates. Active sidebar.
I don't know why it would be considered a slider lock. Just because of then you could consider the M3 a slider lock.
Oh, let's zoom in on this. Yep, I bet you $100 that the sidebar falls into those round cutouts in the pins.
Oh yeah, they do.
I'm just looking at a picture of the actual pins. And I would say that because those look like serrated pins to me with circular gates.
Yeah.
And you can see that the gates are offset. So this one is a forward-facing gate. This one is a side-facing gate, side-facing gate, side-facing gate, forward-facing gate. So that would be where the rotation happens.
Is that a bi-level or a different model?
No, this is the Medico biaxial cam lock. This one here is the brown belt variety.
Oh, it's a biaxial. Okay.
Yep. And then the Medico original cam lock. The pins have no serrations in it, but you can see that it has true and false circular gates in it. I'm just trying to think of the actual lifting of the pin. What? Oh, I see where the lifting of the pin is. Ha ha. Those holes in the side are not all on the same level.
Yeah.
Some of them are higher than or lower than the others. So you need to rotate and then lift so that the gates fall into the holes.
Yeah, that was it.
That's a
In the
really
meantime,
interesting.
I managed to open it.
That's a very interesting mechanism. I kind of want to get one now. And I hate Medicos.
I love them. I just got this one
Ugh.
open, and then I got the LFIC out.
Oh, it's an LFI. Oh, nice. Is it the best or which one is it at?
This is a Medico.
A Medico. Nice.
Yeah, I just
Like
got that.
I have a bunch of them because I kind of collected them at the beginning. Like when I first started picking locks, I
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, Medicos are are badass locks. I want to buy a bunch of them and collect them." So I did. So I have some originals. I have some biaxials. I have some kick
So yeah, I'm gonna show
biaxials.
you something that you won't like. A bent one of these Jimmy Longs.
Oh, oh yeah,
Oh
you
boy.
been it good.
I did, yeah.
Oh my God!
The,
Show me that again, please. Show me that again.
let me
Oh
try
my
and zoom on it.
God!
One second.
Woo, baby!
1 second.
Ooh, she's got a squiggle, that's for sure.
Look at that.
Oh my goodness!
Dang.
Is that a 15?
It's a. Wait a second. No, it's a 19 thou.
Oh my God!
You know what happened? You all want to hear what happened?
Yes, I do.
Absolutely.
So pins dropped on it. I was working in the back of the lock, and I accidentally dropped the pins and bent the hook like that.
Dang.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna try and get it straightened somehow.
Yeah, see, I've never bent a Jimmy Long's pick, vertically, like along the axis of where you're picking. The only time I've ever bent one was laterally, and that was because I was picking a lock, and I let go of the pick, and it was sticking out, and my dog jumped across and hit the pick and bent it 90 degrees sideways.
Oh my
Oh
God.
boy.
So
Yeah,
then you
so
had to
I
wait
pulled
9
it out.
months to get one.
I pulled it out of the lock and I straightened it out, and I've been using that same pick since he did it. It's still picking.
Maybe I should do a bend test on them.
I think I managed to repair it a little bit. Oh, we might need to push it back a
Yep.
little bit more.
Here it is. Here it is. This is the one. It's got a little bit of a squiggle still, but I'm still picking with this. It's a 15 thou deep flat.
I don't know why I can't see your feed.
That is really bizarre that you can't see me. Oh, I know exactly why. I bet you I'm off the screen. If you would scroll down a little bit, you would see me. Like if you would pull the screen down.
Oh boy. I think I
Because all
managed
the
to fix
screen
it.
should be.
No, yours is just a black screen.
That's goofy, man. Well, at least I'm on the YouTubes.
I can actually see all of you, so looks good on my side.
Fantastic. Wonder
Oh
if I
boy.
should do that. I've been thinking about swapping out some of the profiles in my SWIC
Yeah.
and putting in the like one of the DeForest diamonds.
Oh, I love DeForest diamonds.
Wonder if that's worth.
In fact,
What would I remove? What would I take out of this set in order to put in a
That's
DeForest?
fixed. Finally. Alright.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think you're gonna be surprised how long that pick lasts, even being compromised by being bent like that.
there's a
Oh yeah, I'm
Rycan.
pretty sure that they hold along. Yeah, there we go. It's a
DeForest
DeForest
diamond.
diamond, alright.
The first DeForest diamond. Mr. DeForest invented it for Rytan.
What do I want to take out of here? Maybe the spoon
Take
or
a
the
photo of this
reach.
one real quick.
I wonder if I should take out that reach.
I'm starting to develop a really good feedback with these gym hooks. Gym hooks are pretty good now.
I love Jimmy's gem hooks.
Yeah, I do too.
Oh man, the feedback on these is amazing. I never really liked gem hooks, but these are really good. The ones from Jimmy Long.
I agree. I want to put in the big one or the small one.
Oh man, this one is definitely not that easy because of the high lifts.
I think we're going to put in the big DeForest diamond. And we're going to take out.
And these are spools in the back. This one's a normal one on number 5, and number 4 is a spool. Number 3 as well, and number 1. And I think number 2 might be a zero lift. Doesn't need to be lifted at all. It just feels like concrete all the time. But if you try and pick it, it oversets right away. Nasty one. Let's try and pick it again. The gym hook.
No,
So what I want to do, I want to build some inserts like these, ones that actually fit in the bottom nicely. Allow you to pick off of there.
Okay.
Yeah. Somehow they develop them in a way that they get stuck in between, like here maybe, instead of in the bottom, because when you're dealing with spools, you know, the core will start turning left or right, and that just locks up the lock. You won't be able to pick your pins if the tensioner binds up the core. Yeah, this will need some development on my side.
Maybe if
Well,
you got a longer piece and bend it back like a V, so it was kind of like a spring to.
yeah, kind of like yeah, that's a good idea. What I was thinking, I was looking at these Reaper set. Wait a second, which one are these? These are really nice. I like these cut-ins in
Oh yeah,
the Reaper. So something like this, only a little bit more narrow maybe, so that I can insert them in here, like this,
yeah,
and then get stuck between the boarding here, and then pick off of that platform.
yeah. Make yourself a little shelf.
Yep.
I've been searching for it and I just happened to see it.
Oh, let's try
Oh,
something interesting.
had to find some tools here to get this thing apart.
And let me show you why I'm doing this right now, because I have a couple of logs that came in from JD and Yagias, and all of them have these really weird high lifts in the back, like this one. This is an EVA DPI.
Wow.
It's a blue belt. I have another one. This one's a Snowman core, another EVA DPI with a high lift on number 3. Then we have this DOM. It's a DOM R+. With this bitting.
Wow.
Another one over here. Another DOM, similar bitting again. High lift in the back. So as
I
you can
love those
see,
DOMs.
we have a theme today.
Right?
We do have, yeah. Number 5 high lifts. So yeah, I'm working on these, trying to, because this is basically my kryptonite. High lifts on the last pins, it just destroys me really.
Yeah, they're not fun. That's why I like fact he was in the chat a little bit ago. I got a set of oh god, the dog guy, Greyhound made a set of his picks, and it's got a swoop down and comes back up. He calls it a dog leg.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I really like them.
Oh, I like them too. They're really
Super.
good for lottos and padlocks and.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this guy in here.
I think he did a real good job on those.
Okay, he did. Okay.
Oh, why the hell I grabbed that?
Oh boy, White just messaged something important on the LPU site and also on on the unlocked site. So apparently Discord email servers got hacked and they are sending out phishing attacks. So basically, you get an email telling you that your Discord account got compromised, and if you click on the link, it will basically steal your credentials, your
Oh, great.
yeah,
Oh, that's nice.
for logging in, probably the cookies or something like that.
It's just what we need.
There's some technical stuff here. This allows JavaScript on the compromised page to obtain your Discord session token from your browser's local storage and send it elsewhere. Yep. That's pretty bad. If you get emails from Discord, just ignore them for now.
Yeah, I've
Good
been
idea.
getting them like crazy. I've been wondering what was going on. And then when I hooked up this tablet, it kicked me off on my phone and I can't get back on it. But I can get on it on the tablet.
Are you using the browser version or the app version?
App.
App. Mhm. Try and reinstall the app maybe.
Yeah.
There
That
we
will
go.
clear out the cache. Whether it's iPhone or Android, it should work.
All right, I think we're almost done here swapping out. Okie dokie.
Let's try this one more time.
Dean's never used his DeForest Diamond. Should try it out. It's a good pick. I've used it though. I got it
Are
in my
those
first set.
any useful for these high lifts in the back? DeForest
Yeah.
Diamond. They are, okay. Yeah, let's see. I have a couple. I have Moki DeForest Diamonds. I have these types over here.
Here's what I did. I swapped out the large DeForest Diamond for the
And this one, the bent one.
Gentle Reach.
So Moki has multiple types.
Oh, he does.
It has this classical DeForest Diamond. It's a little bit larger though. And these are like only halfway bent. I think maybe this one might be more useful. The one that has a higher lift.
Yeah.
Could be. I'm not sure though.
Show
Let me
people
check.
how
Let me check. You can actually check against the key.
Yeah, that's what I always do when I get stuck.
Look at that. This would be perfect.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with the DeForest Diamond.
I never actually used them before, to be honest with you.
Well, let's try and polish this one up because I never polished this one either.
Let's see. Which other sets have DeForest Diamonds? Oh yeah, I think I got another one here. This is from Lawlock Tools. Also, I have some diamonds. These over here.
I have to get me a couple of and try out some Lawlock and Moki.
Oh, this one is perfect as well.
Yeah.
Let's try these out. Yeah, Lawlock and Moki. What else do I have with high lift? Another Lawlock set over here. I was thinking about also getting the Valerian set, the one that Bumpy loves to use.
Yeah.
Those are really good sets. And this is the heavy metal. You can buy these in light metal version as well if you want your own handles for them. And these are really amazing. The scimitar for side pins.
Nice.
Yeah, these are really amazing. 0.6 millimeter wide, which means 23 thou wide, and they have excellent feedback. Right, let's see. We said we want a DeForest Diamond. Let's check this one maybe. Check against the key real quick. If I find it. Sec. I have the key. Where did I put it? Ah, over there. Okay, this one might not be that great. It has contact with number 2, unfortunately. So lifting number 5 would also lift number 2 as well, maybe. Yeah, it touches it a little bit. I can try it out anyway. We have bare bones, maybe. Do you have a? Oh,
How
I
do you like
haven't
those
bought
bare bones?
the. I haven't bought the bare bones with a deforest diamond.
Oh yeah, me neither.
Let's try it out. So this one looked excellent. Okay, let's see.
Looking good. Looking good. Looking good.
Oh yeah, I think I hit them. Yep.
I got a buddy who's a locksmith, and he's been trying to get me for years to get some law locks. And every time I get a little extra money and I'm gonna go get something, something happens, and I forget about it. And then I was on a Facebook chat or something. And I was like, I can't remember what happened, but maybe they weren't selling them over here yet. And Andy from Law Locks is like, I've always sold them over there. I was like, God, man, chill out.
You know who sells them? Lockpickersbench.com.
Yeah.
From Alaska. They have all the sets.
Yep. I gotta go up and see that guy, see what he's got going on up there.
He's got most of the stuff that we're gonna want here in the U.S. Like he has all the extra profile Mokis. So
Yeah.
the extra flats, the extra rounds, those are the ones that they're a little beefier, a little thicker.
Yeah.
And he has the gems; those are also a little thicker than the regular profiles. But he has all those. He's got, what was I looking at the other day? Uh-oh. That was not a great sound.
No, that didn't sound good.
Nope, that was me dropping the pin used to change out the Swick.
Oh no.
It definitely went this direction, so that's a plus. Didn't hit the floor, so it's just here somewhere. Well, let's find it. Guess worst case I find it after the live.
Did you just drop a pin?
No, I dropped the pin used to swap out the Swick
Oh yeah, I see.
tips.
Well, that's annoying.
Yeah, a little bit. It was I dropped it in the bottom of the bag and I didn't realize that there was a perfectly sized hole in the bottom of this bag. Wow, wow. That's what I get.
The next time we do a stream, I'll probably set up a second cam. I just got a what is that called? A capture card. And
Oh, really?
basically, yeah, I could put my mobile phone on the computer through HDMI, and I could probably mix both pictures using OBS. I'll try and get that done this week.
That'd be cool.
That is cool.
Because I want a like a front-facing camera, so I can show the lock, and then maybe like a cam like this one right now that shows the lock from above. And the main reason I'm getting it is for gutting, especially those nasty gin spooled Rukos. I tried to record that 3 times, me picking and gutting them. All of those videos got rejected by LPU. Oh boy.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's sometimes I think that they take themselves too seriously.
It's actually fine. They got a point. I showed the video to Yagias and so some other black belts, and they told me, yeah, these are the things where you could improve, while filming. It's actually fine. So some type of a quality has to be there, of course.
Yeah, I guess so. So I'm making good points. Okay, let's try and seal up this hole here.
I need a taller chair.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Found the pin.
We found it. Nice.
Yeah.
Great. I can sleep.
Yep. We'll put it back in the Jimmy
Well,
Long's case. You watch, I'll hate the DeForest Diamond and I'll end up switching it back before the end of the stream. That's highly likely.
I'm still struggling with it, but it definitely. I mean, I can definitely set those back pins more easily, so that's good. It's just getting a real feel for the top of the pin. That's
Yeah, because when it hits a
I'm
pin, it
struggling.
hits flat. So it takes a little getting used to.
Definitely. Because it's a little bit like curved, and
Yeah.
you're hitting it with either this flat side or with this hook over here with the diamond end, the half diamond end.
You know what? The DeForest Diamond and a gem line up perfectly. The tip and the flat, I mean. You take a DeForest Diamond and put a gem right up next to it, the flat and the sharp tip match perfectly. I may like this.
Yeah, that's why I like
Ooh,
them.
you know what? Wonder if I could turn this into a
I'll
gem
be damned.
by grinding off the tip.
I will be damned. You're right.
Isn't that interesting?
It's very interesting because the gem is my go-to, and so is the DeForest Diamond. It's literally the same pick, just one is thinner.
Yep. One has a ramp on the front and the one does not.
Yeah. That's literally all it is. I never put 2 and 2 together.
I didn't notice this message earlier. Dean says that he was eyeballing the Swick. It is my absolute go-to for picking when I'm not at home. I carry the Swick in my pocket. It has 12 pick tips, plus what 10 different turning tool options, and I also carry the Lockmaster Moki jackknife. Just because I like to have backups of backups. I also carry 2 pocket knives every day, so
Oh,
you never know if you're going to lose something or need to for whatever.
yeah. I'll be right back. I gotta give my daughter a hand for a second.
Yeah, all good. Wiper inserts is a great thing to use. In Locksport, what I do is I usually go to AutoZone. Advanced Auto Parts are not nice around here, but the AutoZone guys, I'll go like whenever it's raining outside. I'll go and I'll um, see what they have because they normally have a bunch of wipers that they've replaced for people.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, because it's like a free service over here. AutoZone, if you buy windshield wipers inside their store, they'll go outside and replace them for you.
Nice.
So they end up walking back inside and just chucking them in a pile. So you go in, after it's been raining for a few hours and be like, hey, do you have any windshield wipers? I use them for, lock stuff. And they'll look at you funny the first time and then you have to explain it to them. But after they know you, um, they don't give it a second thought to hand you, 15 or 20 pairs of wipers for you to take home and cannibalize.
Yeah. You see, I have no access to service law like that, or so what I do, I just order them from Moki. He cuts them
Hey,
up.
Moki's set is really nice. He has a lot of assorted different sizes, different thicknesses, different widths. This set is really, really nice.
Definitely is. It's easy to work with. Bumpy has made some nice turning tools using Moki's metal.
Whew.
Ah, come on, I have these back pins. Oh boy.
Yeah, it's not bad. We are in a solar maximum right now, so it's actually now's a real good time to be messing around on the radio.
Spine lifts.
What was that? That was an interesting noise.
All right.
Just a heads up for all the people in the chat right now. I think I'm going to start being more, uh, have shorter lives on Wednesdays instead of 4 or 5 hours like we have been doing. Do like a 2 hour, 2.5 hour, maybe a 3 hour live, and do my other live on Friday or Saturday where I do sharpen a knife or do something about knife steel or something else. Um, just kind of split up the time a little bit between the two instead of having a super long one on Wednesday where 'cause after about 3 hours people start burning out anyway.
Yeah.
I think it would be a good idea to split my um, split the efforts. Plus, I don't like keeping Wolfgang super late because you have to think that he is 6 hours ahead of us. So if it's 6 p.m. here, it's freaking midnight over there.
Oh yeah.
Currently, we are 1 hour and 5 minutes away from midnight on my side, so it's still
Yep.
fine. But yeah, midnight is not an issue. After midnight is kind of an issue.
I feel you. We're gonna start being more conscientious about how I use the YouTube times. Plus, it'll help you guys as well, the people in the chat, to not feel like they're obligated to sit here for 4 hours while I pick locks. You know what I mean? We'll be more conscientious about the time spent. When I first started doing it, it was like, yeah, I need to pick up hours, I need to pick up watch hours, I need to pick up watch hours, but I don't want to pick up watch hours just to pick them up and at the expense of people being like, I'm really bored or whatever.
Yeah.
We're gonna start being more judicious about how we do things. So then we'll see how it goes. Oh, see, now I'm stuck. I have this pick to where it fell into a false set. Now I got to float gins, and I don't have anything that I can use as a second tensioner to float these gins out of here. I don't think that this will. Yeah, that's not gonna fly. Oh crap! We need like a wiper insert, or I think I have one inside my Moki set. Okay. Keep tension on. Keep tension on. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh yeah, that's not gonna fly either. Crap.
So,
All right, we got problems. We got problems, guys.
was that something? Let's see. I did not.
Nope. Nope. We're having all kinds of problems here. Nope.
Grab your Swick.
We might have to. Oh, that might work. That might work. All right, let's see. All right, there's pin 7. That's set. Pin 6, we need to float. Okay. Ooh, that was a loud click there, baby. Okay, 6 is definitely set. 4, we need to float. Big click there. Ooh. Open, baby. Open, baby.
Is that the SS700?
It is. This is hands down my absolute favorite lock to pick. I love picking gin spools. Absolutely love it.
Last week I was working on these. A second, which one? These Ruco 2s with gin spools.
Okay.
So I managed to pick these two while watching some series, but I couldn't pick this one yet. This one has a high lift in the back as well. Wait a second, let me pull it up.
I love the Ruco 2. The Ruco 2 is like the best padlock that you can buy.
That's
my
one I've
opinion.
never had. I want one so bad. And I want to try an SS700.
Those 2s with the snowman cores. Oh, they're so beautiful. They may not be the highest security lock, but they're like beautifully engineered. I love them. Well, I appreciate that, Dee. That's kind of what I think about these live streams too, is that I get it that I'm here picking locks or whatever, but I kind of like just hanging out with my buddies and talking, and people come in, they ask a question or two, we have some laughs. Nola trolls me a little bit, says I have a sexy ass, stuff like that. It's a good time.
Yeah, picking some locks, a little sexual harassment,
It's all good. It's all in a day's work, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Who's not signing my paychecks? We're good. I'll tell you, that was really nice of my wife to bring me that sandwich because I kind of needed that. All right, now all I need is a little bit of nicotine, and then we're in good shape.
Yeah, where is my binky?
Your binky. That's funny.
That's my binky.
My buddy at work calls it my douche flute.
Oh, did you guys see my video on the stealth lock? I still got that. I haven't returned it yet.
I don't know if
Actually,
I seen it.
could you maybe link your channel, Roke? Because I'm not sure if I'm subscribed to your channel. Because it's the first time that I see you online.
He won't be able to link it, but I will.
Okay, could
Good,
you
because
do
I
that?
wouldn't be able to figure it out either.
Okay.
Right there. My wheel's getting stuck.
All right, where's my subscriptions? Subscriptions.
Oh man.
Here we
This
go.
thing's so beautiful. I was trying to buy one before they closed the doors, and I didn't make it.
Oh, wow. That's an anchorless. Oh no, it's a stealth.
Yeah.
Wait, he has a stealth lock?
Yeah, he has one.
Oh,
I don't, but I got a friend who does.
oh my god, I'm so jealous of you right now.
Right? I slept with it last night.
I can
You
imagine.
better sleep with it, or I'm gonna steal it from you. I'm gonna woo it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd pet that thing all day long. Heavy petting.
Yep. It is nice. I gotta return it soon. You should hear, maybe you can hear it over the pins going. Oh, sexy.
Oh man, that is wow.
And you can even
Tell you,
there's a
if you have an
back
extra,
piece.
You have that in an anchorless body, lock body, or is that a different lock body from the anchorless?
It's the stealth. No, it is an anchorless.
It is an anchorless. Yeah, I've recognized it because I have two of those.
Yeah.
I have a disc detainer cores inside them.
I gotta get some disc detainer locks. Man, I've spent so much money on disc detainer picks and I've made probably 200 pick tips from ejector pins, and I've picked like 3.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, these are not easy.
Well,
this is the problem.
I
This is the
got
problem with being subscribed to everybody. Trying to find some person in particular. Oh, come on.
yeah,
Jesus, are you the whole way at the bottom? What the hell is going on here?
but yeah, the stealth key.
Oh, there's Weasel.
Now I just gotta get my hands on a Boley.
That's why I missed it. I was looking for your old logo, the yellow one.
Oh yeah,
What a ding dong. That's what I get. Control, copy, back to my stream. I'll tell you that stealth lock. If you have an extra $1,000 laying around, there's not many better locks that you can spend it on than that.
right.
That is, unless you want to buy like half a dozen Ruko 2s, because that's about the same price.
Right. Yeah, since I doubt I'll ever be able to find a stealth lock for myself, my next goal is a Boley. I'm gonna pick that thing some way, somehow.
Who all have I seen pick a Boley? I think Bosnian Bill picked a Boley, double B. I'm trying to think if I've ever seen LPL pick one. Can't remember. I know that you have to make a custom tensioner. I think it's a
Yeah,
tensioner that you have to make that's custom.
I like that when I get to make a custom pick and tensioner for something. Like when I pick the van locks.
Yeah, well, I have a love-hate relationship with my van lock.
Yeah.
I love
break
to
it.
look at it, and I love to mess with it.
Yeah.
But when it comes to picking it, I hate it. I mean, it's just, oh, God.
They're one of my favorites of all time.
I mean, when you're picking it, you can tell that it's basically just a tubular lock with
Yeah.
some security pins in it. It's just there's you tension it differently, which complicates the picking of that by a significant amount.
Yeah. They
I like LockChuck's new contraption for picking them is like a game changer, but you have to be able to print the contraption. So
yeah. I've seen that. Yeah. Man, that dude he's a
God,
MacGyver.
he is super smart, man.
His brain just works differently. Now I just got 2 best cores I got to get out somehow. Usually I can get them, but these two, I can't get it.
I got
Take
it.
it to control.
Broke
Yep, I have
Pigs
one here. I also can't get out
4944.
of.
That's the one, right?
What's that?
Oh, subscribed.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for linking that, Ray.
For sure. Speaking of, everybody in the chat, if you are not subscribed to Broke's YouTube channel, it is linked in the description. Ha! Are any of us good at safe cracking? The answer is no.
Yes, I love that.
Well, he's the man for that. If I was any good at it, I'd be choosing that for my black belt quest. Because as of right now, it's making custom lock picks and impressioning this lock here that I still am failing miserably at. So
I've cracked a Mosley Moyer and Sergeant Greenleaf and Lagarda, and I'm hopefully going to be working on a big red here soon.
Nice. Well,
all
maybe
right,
somebody knows how to do that.
And I've got the those 8088s. I picked 2 of those, or cracked 2 of those in one night.
Damn.
yeah. The only thing that I know about cracking a safe is what I've learned from watching movies, where you scooch up next to it with a stethoscope, and I'm pretty sure that that's not even how you do it.
Not really, but you could, I guess. I mean, kinda. You got a old Sergeant and Greenleaf combo lock. I need coded once. Would you forget the code? And usually a lot of them have the master. Nobody ever changed the. Oh man, my brain's not working.
Does
The
it have
factory
like
code.
oh, that's slick.
I've cracked so many of them because they just didn't change the code.
That's beautiful.
I mean, a lot, but I've gotten quite a few blind. Yeah, I love safes. I would go around and buy them up. And I'd clean them up, paint them up, and I'd drill a hole through them and run electrical wires in there so you'd have lights in there and make them all nice and then resell them.
That's really cool.
Yeah, this stupid best lock, I can't pick it to control. This one and the
Dean
other
says
one.
that Dean says he's got a Sergeant Greenleaf as well. Said it was given to him. That's super cool. It's definitely one of those skills that would be neat to have.
Yeah, I'm obsessed with cracking dial locks, but I don't have any down here.
Yeah, the only one that I have actually is a master lock that I cannot decode because there's like a specific way that you do it, and it's pretty standard for regular master lock padlocks. But this one lock that I have is weird, and I'll show you why. Because normally they have like 35 numbers, 45 numbers, or whatever on it.
Yeah.
This one has 20 numbers, 0 through 19.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, how the hell do you crack that thing? I had no idea.
I got a bunch of these. I haven't cracked a single one yet, but I haven't really put much effort into it because I put more effort into tearing it apart just to see how it works. These lockers.
Oh, locker locks.
Yeah. I got the master lock and the Zoo Pros or Zoo.
One of these days we'll figure out how to get into this thing. I have no idea though, because the specific, procedure that you do for a regular master padlock doesn't work on this.
Yeah, it doesn't work on those either because they're it's probably, it has more, you can put more than one code in it.
Tell you what, I'll probably end up asking Lockchuck one of these days because he's been around the block a few times. I'll ask him, "Hey, how do you get into this without a combination?" And he'll say, "Well, what you do is you get in your car, you turn the key, and you drive up to Lowe's. You buy a pair of bolt cutters, and you cut the shackle, and then you throw it away because it's a piece of garbage."
Right. Yeah, I got, because this can have, I think it's got 5 or 10 codes in it. These things. And I was more interested in tearing it apart, and then I cut my finger, and then I was like, I'm done with you guys.
Actually kind of makes sense because I'm pretty sure that's how all the high school locks work. Is
Yeah.
that they have a bunch of codes and they're all based upon like a master code, and like what you do is you change it every year, and it runs through the progression of the 10 combinations.
Yep.
And then when year 11 rolls around, it has the same combination as year 1.
Yep. That's exactly it.
Yep, they were made for school districts so that they can easily and quickly change, because they have what, 1,000, 1,500 lockers that they need to deal with and be able to change the combinations on. How you would keep track of it? I mean, you just, in that case, you would just need to keep track of what the original code is and what year number it is, and then you'd be able to figure out what the combination is.
So out of all these three, this one is the winner.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one is the easiest to work. This one has I think the flat part on this one, the half diamond, is just too big. It hits multiple pins at the same time. That must be the problem with this one. Again, same problem here. Too big.
Yeah.
This one has a nice small round end, and it feels nice inside the lock.
Yep, you know what? I never thought of that whenever I put this DeForest diamond in here. It has a pretty big diamond on it. I never thought about hitting more than one pin at the same time.
Yeah, that's my only issue with these.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
tear the combo
The one
locks
the Moki
apart.
is just giant. I mean, this is just too big in my opinion.
If you want, Dean, I'll send you one of these combo locks. You can tear it apart and cut your finger too.
Poor
Because I
Dean.
got like 12 or 13 of them left. I had big plans for them, and then they upset me.
I'm gonna try these out on those Rukos with the barrels. I think I could pick those with these DeForest diamonds here.
Yeah.
Because they have the same keyway, year 1, as this one over here. But they have this crazy bidding there.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
What, do they only know how to cut high pins in the back or what?
They kind of do. Look at that one. I only have 3
Thanks.
pins inside this one, and I only managed to pick this one like 2 times or 3 times. It's just madness. I still need to install 2 more. I have them lying around here.
Uh-oh, there's Lady Locks. We're in trouble.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh, everybody scatter. Oh,
Yeah,
my
add,
goodness.
add me. I'll send you one. Or 2. I'll send you one of each. You just got to remind me because I've had a head injury and I forget stuff.
Well, this one has a friendly bidding. It takes me like 10 seconds to pick this one. It has barrels inside with this low cuts.
Ooh, that's good
There.
time for a barrel lock, that's for sure.
It's an easy one. It's a really easy one. I've been working on these over here. So this one over here, that's a Ruko 600 with this bidding.
Yeah, I got a new tablet and I haven't figured out how to set it on my table right yet.
Broke Ladylock says that you remind her of Mr. Wilson.
Oh boy.
The eyeballs over the top of the fence.
And then when I built this table on the wall, my little lock lab here, I measured for the chair in the living room and not the chair that I brought in here. So it's like up to my neck. So that doesn't help. And I put so many screws in it, I ain't taking it back down.
Dean, in order to get in touch with Broke, just look him up on Discord. Is a good place to get in touch with everybody.
Yeah. And then somebody linked me in the chat here earlier. Because it's at Broke Picks 4944, I think.
Yeah, let me check once more. Indeed, Broke Picks 4944.
And I need the subscribers. I'm trying to get to 500. I'm gonna put out a giveaway here tomorrow.
Oh, you'll get there.
Yep, amen. I'm trying to get to 500
Judging
as well.
by the content that I just scrolled through, I think people won't be disappointed.
We want to try and get to the point. I think every lock sporter should try and get to the point where YouTube gives you your cut of what they're making off your ass,
Yeah.
because they are pimping every one of us. There's no doubt about it.
Hey, we're not picking locks for free, are we, Ray?
Seriously, this stuff's expensive, man.
Yeah. I've spent thousands.
Oh God, if only.
And I've lost thousands. But I'm not talking a couple I'm talking thousands.
Oh, amen, brother. Amen. Yeah, you figure case like this easily holds $200 worth of picks, and then they're just everywhere. I have Jimmy Long's there, Covert Instruments there. We've got Moki, Jimmy Long's, Covert Instruments, Bare Bones, more Jimmy Long's, multi pick. Then we have the backup of the Jimmy Longs, because you never know when they're going to go out of stock. So you gotta keep a box of freaking backups, because you know how freaking autistic I am. If I bend, my medium gem, and I don't have one to go in the set, that set's like garbage to me. I can't use it. So my
I feel the
brain
same way.
short circuits. My
I'm
brain
really
short circuits.
struggling with this one. It came with a whoop-de-doo in it, all the way down, even in the handle. That's how it came.
Yeah.
Every time I pick it
just-
up, it drives me nuts.
Yep, my brain just goes, you're missing a pick. You're missing a pick. It's not a full set anymore. You got to get it. You got to replace it. Like, it's just. My mom realized it for the first time the other day. Yeah, it was at Christmas time. Me and my wife were over at my sister's. My mom was there. We're having a big family get together. And somehow or
Thank you,
another, it
Earl.
came up. I was talking to my wife about, how I was autistic. My mom looks over and says, "You are not autistic." And my wife and I both look at her and was like, "Where the hell have you been?" Like, seriously. I mean, I'm not like, doing anything like, crazy over the top, but, I decided that I was going to put pocket knives on my channel. So I started buying pocket knives, and I've gotten like freaking a dozen over the last 3 weeks,
Yep.
because I have a sickness,
Oh, I got it too. I was diagnosed. I had what they would used to consider till they changed the DSM Ashburgers.
Yeah, my son
I'm a
is
whole lot of.
on. My son is at that end of the spectrum as well.
And now you got me thinking about this pick. So crooked.
Sorry, man. I made your brain itchy.
Yeah.
That's how I describe it to my wife too. It's like my brain gets itchy. It's like, what are you gonna do? I gotta scratch it. It's my brain. It's
Yeah.
itchy.
And if you don't, you'll go insane.
It'll drive you nuts. You won't be able to sleep. You'll be sitting there laying in bed, turning it over like that
Yeah.
goddamn pick. What am I
Thanks,
gonna do?
RL.
I can't. I gotta be able to replace that pick.
Yeah, I pick sliders. I picked the Eva. Man, that thing was all sliders.
The 3KS, or which one?
I don't remember. I still got it. It's up at my place in Alaska, but can't remember which one it is. But it was all sliders. It took me like 3 hours. I had never even touched a slider before.
That's
Yeah, the
so funny.
3KS and the 4KS are pretty popular here in Austria.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wolfgang actually helped me identify my very first slider lock because I'm like picking at it and I'm like, what the heck is inside here? And I look down the keyway and I'm like, why do I see daylight above these pins? Like that doesn't make sense. It's because it's a slider and they're not pins.
Yeah.
Why is this lock not open? I'm like having a really difficult time today. Very difficult time.
I was up all night because of this best lock. I can usually get the cores out, but I can't get this one.
Yeah, I never really got into
SFIC.
SFICs very much because they're really weird to pick, man. You really gotta like sit down and like chart out exactly what you're doing. Because all it takes is for you to get one extra click on one chamber and you're dead in the water.
Yeah.
You gotta
That's why
pick all 7 chambers perfectly.
a lot of the time I can just bitch pick them until they open.
Oh, I have a couple of them that I can rake open.
Yeah.
But there are some that just doesn't happen. There's just
Yeah.
no ifs, ands, or buts. They're not made to be picked by human beings. Where the heck is that core at? There's
Oh,
literally
you're gonna
one
get a
right
pack
here.
lock next, huh? Got one hanging right there, and that's where it's gonna stay. I'm done with them.
You don't like pack locks?
I would like them if they didn't fill them full of sand and gravel.
Yeah, they're definitely crunchy inside. There's no doubt about that. That's not it.
Oh, you're getting me some dimple locks and sliders. Sweet, thank you. Yeah, do it. Get a pack lock. They're really not that bad, but they can. It takes a minute to get used to them.
That's a fact.
You don't know what any of the feedback you're getting means. It's all just.
Speaking of Eva, there's that freaking slider lock right there.
Oh,
Oh, and I can't see it because you're still black.
Yeah. It's an EVA. It's got a squiggly keyway.
Yep.
Who the hell knows what's inside this thing?
I think one of them, even the keyway spells out EVA, and there's some Avises that do that, and there's one other one I can't remember.
Yeah, the only thing I think this one spells is pain in my ass. That it spells out really good.
I can't pick with this one
Where the
anymore.
hell is that core at? I have an SFIC right here that I was messing with the other day because it's a oh, what the heck is it? It's a Cormax.
Or
Oh,
Cormax.
Cormax. Yeah, I have one of those as well from Adam. Oh boy,
Yeah, it's a nasty boy.
that is, yeah.
They put or they oh crap. The A2 pins, M2 pins. It's the security pins.
Oh,
There's security pins in it. There's security pins in it, and it has a weird ass restricted keyway that has like really sharp wording all through it. That's really hard to get around with it.
Yeah.
Wish I could find the damn thing though. Oh, I was looking for that. I'm glad that turned up. Ha 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 ha. Diamond paste.
Yeah, Lady Lux, I can pick some crazy stuff, and then some of the easiest stuff I can't. Yeah, I couldn't get it on my best day. It's weird. My
Dean
first,
says he's never picked a pack before, but he'd like to. They are really, really good locks to kind of get into because they're super easy to progressive pin. I actually did. It was one of my first things that I ever did on YouTube. Was a video series of me progressively pinning the Paclock 98 Pro. Going through from 2 pins, 3 pins, 4 pins, and giving little advice, little tips or whatever along the way. It was like one of the first things I ever did on YouTube. But they're super fun locks to get into.
yeah, the American 5200s, got one right there. The shackle spring tension on them is what kills you. So if you have
Super
trouble with
fun.
them, just unlock the shackle and then pick it and till you can get used to the shackle tension.
Yeah, I wonder if that's if it's the same as if you have trouble with pack locks because of the shackle tension, you can compress
Yeah.
the shackle as you're picking it, and makes it a little bit easier to pick. That's definitely something that you could do on anything that has super strong spring tension.
Yeah, because I struggle with that with the spring tension on the American 5200s, and there was a 600 round body. It took me 2 months to get. Granted, I found it I dug it out of a hole and it was covered in dirt and I had to clean it out and stuff. But man, that shackle tension on it was so tight.
Jesus, I keep dropping pins in this stupid lock. This isn't even a hard lock. I don't understand what the problem is.
Oops. Yeah, I haven't kicked a Cormax in a long time.
Yeah, they're a pain in the rump, that's for sure.
I don't know if anybody's got these Medicos. I can get the core out. I've got that down pat.
Ooh. The only good thing about the Medico SFIC is that there's only a couple. I think only the two center pin chambers have the 3 pins in it.
Yep,
Have the double top stack.
yep.
So at least stack number 1, 2, 5, and 6 are picked like a regular lock, and it's only chambers 3 and 4 that you have to worry about getting to the correct shear.
Yeah, that makes it significantly easier.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I almost swore like really bad right there.
No, I don't want to do that. Boy, I'm excited for some sliders and some more dimple locks. I do got to get this one. I should work on that one so I can give it back to him.
Mm.
So I'm kind of
Yeah.
struggling with this one.
There's also some dimples that I'm working on. It's the Yale. This is the 2100. It has sliders and 5 pins.
Oh, jeez.
A second, I have more. I managed to pick one of these, but a different one. The Yale Superior, I believe that's the one called.
Oh, yeah.
And then here's the that's another Yale. That's the Platinum. This one has
Yeah.
7 pins from what I gathered, and again 4 sliders. This is what the key looks like. Wait a second, let me grab it.
Ooh, baby.
Nice.
And this is
Yeah.
the Milenko Magnum key for it. Let me check. Where do I have the lock? Lock somewhere. Oh yeah, it's in the vise. That's what it is. This one.
Nice.
Oh, thank God. Oh,
I want
Jesus.
to try some of those. I picked the dimple with 2 sliders. And that was once. I'd like to try some of those. Mostly I've done a couple of Yales. What is that Indian lock? Goldie or Gildy or I don't know, it's from India. It has like 13 pins in it. I got that one.
Yeah, high
Yeah,
ping tempo ones are. I hear those are complicated ones. The queso and the what is the other one
Oh yeah, I
called?
got the
Tiffany?
queso.
Yeah.
That was the first dimple lock I ever picked.
Nice.
Yeah. I didn't know any better. I sat
here's a
there
big boy.
all night. That reminds me, I was supposed to go get that today because I got so excited I picked it. I wanted to gut it and I had no idea what I was doing. And pins and springs went everywhere.
Oh boy.
and it has been apart for probably 7 years now. And Squiggle Dork gave me the pieces I needed, but my hands aren't good enough to get it all back together. So I took it up to the locksmith up there because he had some clamps and stuff that he could, there's pins this way, and they all line up, and I couldn't get the springs and everything in myself. I had to tap out. He was supposed to do it over the Christmas holiday for me.
Yeah, those high pin count locks are a nightmare to take apart and then put together.
Yeah.
Why'd you guys have to mention high pin count locks? Now I'm gonna have to try this lock.
What is that?
It's a VAT.
Oh,
Don't worry, I've never gotten it open before, so there's no reason to think that I'm gonna get it open today. So.
I'm so curious if I'll get when I get my queso back, if I'll even be able to open it, because I was screwing around having a good time and just picked away all night, and it just popped early in the morning. I was like, holy crap.
I do have a Cava Quattro back there. That's a pretty difficult lock back there.
Kaba and Lips, and what else has high pin counts?
Trying to think of all the ones that I have that are high pin count. Wests, a lot of Wests have high pin count. Goal, high pin count.
Yeah.
You'd probably consider the
Miwa.
Miwa, yeah.
Miwa, definitely. You'd probably consider the what's the heck's the name of that lock? Securemi is an 11 pin, so you consider that a high pin count.
I picked the Miwa, and I got two Miwas that the front of the cylinder glows in the dark.
Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah, let me see if I can find the picture. I don't have them down here.
Well, not the ones that you got from Fukushima, are they?
Right? Oh, where's that picture?
Trying to remember what the heck of the name of this that other one is. Because I have two that are like what I would consider on the border of being high pin count. Here they are. They're kind of high pin count, but kind of not, but they are.
Come on, I just seen that picture earlier today.
So this one has 11 pins. That's the Securemi
Oh boy.
There's no point in
K22. That's an 11 pin dimple, and then this one has 9 pins.
And those have like 2 rows of pins?
Yep, 2 rows side by side.
Oh boy.
This one here, it gives me all kinds of trouble because of the warding. I feel like I need to use like curved flags, and what I do is I end up using a curved flag, and then the pick will get stuck, and I can't get the pick back out. So I end up having to drop everything so that I can get the pick back out. Happens every single time I pick this lock. Is I get my pick stuck.
Yeah, just seen that picture. Sorry, I have to show everybody when I talk about about my glow in the dark locks. They're one of my favorites.
Jesus, no wonder. I'm such an idiot. I'm wondering why I can't get the key into the lock. It's because I was trying to put it in the wrong one. What a jackass. Mr. Rock Out with your lockout. It's funny. We have Rock Out with your lockout making an appearance on Rock Out with your lockout. It's pretty slick. That's what,
What a coincidence.
yeah, it's what, oh crap.
Hey, rock out.
Parky named this live stream. He made me a logo for it and got in touch with me on Discord and was like, "Hey, I think that you should really do a live stream, and here's what I think you should name it." And I made you a logo. So right after he had passed away, a week after, I decided that I was going to do this live stream, and
Nice
so I
of you.
did. Yep, this is week number 22.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I found it. That's when I bought them off of eBay.
Oh,
What'd you buy off eBay?
Those Miwas that the front of them glow in the dark.
oh yeah,
Ooh,
I can see.
that's really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks for subbing me, man. I appreciate it. I want to get to 500. I'm getting close. Well, close to 250, but
Is there a special application for those Miwas? The ones with the glowing front face?
It's really cool.
yeah, it's just really cool.
Huh.
I actually
That
put
one
one
looks like that one's a U9, I think. No, that's not a U9. It looked like it had the W shape, but it doesn't. It looks like an EC.
Yeah, it's,
I've been screwing around every once in a while with my U9, and they're just they're tough locks. There's no doubt about it. They are tough locks.
nice. Yeah, I bought those two glow in the dark locks and the roll ups that I started that roll up thing like 7, 8 years ago. Except my roll up that I put the Jimmy Longs in and are better. I talked to that guy about getting everybody some of these roll up tool pouches.
Yep. Seems like everybody has a good idea. We all think alike. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just thought it was so funny. I took a 2 year break and kind of got my life back together and stuff. And I come back and Jimmy Long's making picks and using the roll ups from the guy that I talked to. But man, when he was making them before, they were a lot. This is like denim.
Oh, it was a little different material than.
Yeah, I was sending them over to the guys over in the UK because they liked them. I bought probably 40 of them roll ups and was giving them to everybody. I'm trading them for locks and stuff. Lady Locks is backstage.
Oh,
We're all in
what's
trouble now.
happening?
What's up?
Ah, good evening.
What up, guys? You guys all being good?
Trying to.
Heck yeah.
Trying to.
Look at
That
this.
doesn't sound good.
We come full circle. I came on your live stream one time and got addicted, and here you are on mine.
It's fun doing the live streams, I think.
Oh, there's no
It
doubt
can be
about
a
it.
lot of fun.
You got a DD Alloy Enforcer? Oh man, I want one of those. So bad.
So I say it's cool to come on and pick locks with people, but it really is about hanging out with my friends.
Yeah.
Like, the locks are cool, but it's the people that keep me coming back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we
Yeah,
got a
I
good
get
community.
sidetracked. I picked like 2 locks.
Yeah, I've been picking on the vertical lives in the evenings when I sit down to practice. I just go live and do it and just kind of grab a big pile of locks and pick on those, every once in a while here and there when I'm practicing. So I've been trying to do it a little
Nice.
more often because it's much more fun than picking by myself.
There's no doubt about it. And I'm going to be honest with you. Vertical lives, it seems like YouTube puts it in front of a lot more people.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just go in the vertical live feed and everybody sees it. It doesn't seem like regular ones really go too far,
No.
They kind of go to your subscribers and that's about it.
That is
I bet you we could make a key for it.
Yeah, I'm thinking, in fact, I can't tell you when the last time just a random person showed up on one of my regular live streams, like a new person.
No, I don't think they show it to anybody that's not a specific subscriber. Actually, they probably don't even show it to your subscribers half the time.
Yeah, no, they don't. I have to end up texting everybody, separately and being like, "Hey guys, it's live." That's the nice thing about doing it at the same time every week because at least those people know it's coming.
Yeah, for sure. At least the regulars know. Hey, it's about Thursday, about 4:00. Time to get ready.
Yeah. Because the vertical ones, people don't, they don't even see it pop up. We get more strangers than our regular subscribers until I text. I usually try to schedule them for like 10-15 minutes away, and then I text everyone, let them know I'm doing it because it's like nobody knows. Nobody
Yeah, I don't
sees
think
it.
that's a top tensioning lock. Not 100%. I'm not super knowledgeable on disc detainers. I'm trying to learn because I got $500 worth of disc detainer picks and no locks.
Oh my god. There's so much to get into in lock sport. You really kind of need to focus a little bit, or else you could literally spend every dollar that you earn.
I
Oh,
have
Bumpy's here.
That's true. Yeah, that's
Hey,
very
Bumpy,
true.
what's up?
That's very true. Where is let's see. Where is the chat on this? I mean, I see the chat, but I think I'm
Okay,
at,
it's on the. Okay, you see, it's the third icon from the left.
let's see. I mean, I have it pulled up, but it's not moving.
There's a
Let me
way to
see.
tension it
Unless oh, you know
from
what? I
the
went
bottom.
the wrong way, I think.
with the sparrows, but I don't know
Yep,
how to
it
do
just
it.
shows you the last one at the bottom, and then you have to scroll up to see anything past it. I usually do it on two computers. That way I can look at it over here and then run the live over. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I must be going the wrong way here. Okay, let's see.
This is the last one I bought, and
Oh, there it
I'm
is.
giving up.
There it is.
Instead
Oh,
of
It's a
okay.
bottom tensioner too.
Is that a Zerker?
Yep.
Can you show me that once more? Oh yeah, I got 2 of these as well. Wow. Did you
Yeah.
manage to pick it?
Huh?
Did you manage to pick it?
Nope, it's a bottom tension.
Oh.
Everybody told me to get these because they were top tension so I could practice. And I got the bottom tension one. Happens to me every time. I'm done buying them.
Oh, you go to get something, you get the wrong variety.
Yep.
Yeah, I went through disc detainers for a little bit, and I just got that pick that Lockchuck made, that plastic one, you know, the 3D printed one, and I went and picked a few. Well, whatever locks he sent me, I ended up picking, and finally got the hang of it. And picked a bunch of them, got them all picked, the ones that I could pick with that pick, and then yeah, I'd never got another pick or anything. But I've been really considering getting that pick from RWB, because I think I could pick a bunch more locks with that. I mean, I think I could really actually get them open at this point, because I did a good job. Like, I didn't think I would be able to get any open because I couldn't when I first did it. Like, when I first started, I think I was like 3 months
RWB.
into picking, and
Bumpy.
yeah, I couldn't do it.
Yeah, that's what I got.
And,
I got the RWB, but I got the first generation. That's just the top tensioner.
yeah. Yeah, I think you got to get like, I don't know. Well, wait. What's the difference? But can't you just use the wait, I'm confused, because I know there's some that tension in the back, I thought. Oh, man, you have to have a different pick for that altogether, right?
Yeah, you gotta
Can't
have
remember.
the one. There's people that can do it. Tension from the bottom with the pick end, and then, but I haven't figured it out yet. Yeah, I got the Sparrows. They're not a bad pick. I got like a brand new one, and then I got one that I've modified.
Okay, good.
Because you gotta modify them if you're gonna get any.
Beautiful.
So I had to modify that one.
Oh,
Then I
nice.
made the pick ends, and then I got the RWB. He's a cool guy. I like that guy.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I want to get a RWB pick real bad. I know I thought I tensioned in the I thought I tensioned in different spots in the lock with that plastic one, because I know there's some that Lockchuck would be like, you know, you can do it all in the front, and then you can put your pick tip on the one that tensions in the back, and then turn the pick to turn that disc somehow. So you can actually pick it just like regular, even though it tensions in the back. So you put your pick in like regular and tension it like regular, and then you pick everything that you can pick, and then you take your pick tip and put it on that last disc in the back and hold it there. And then instead of moving the pick tip, you move the actual entire pick and turn the entire pick while you hold the pick tip in place, and that moves that last disc for you, I think.
Yeah,
Actually
something
makes
like
sense.
that.
Yeah.
Bumpy, I had to grind all of that down to make it.
Get your disc detainer lock that tensions the back out. Get that one out and let's go through it. We can try to get that picked.
Okay.
As long as you can
That's good.
tension in the front and it doesn't keep spinning, as long as you can turn that front disc the entire way so it doesn't keep spinning on you, I'm pretty sure you can do it. I'm pretty sure you can do it that way somehow.
I'll find something to turn
It's good.
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
glad
you-
you guys are doing this because I'm tearing apart a Swick right now.
Yeah, let me. Yeah, because I'm trying to remember. It's been like probably 4 months since I picked a disc detainer lock. It's been a minute, but I know there's some of them lock chuck would be like, oh, that tension's on the middle disc, so you have to pick them all, then go back and do this, or that tension's in the back, so you have to do this and this. So I'm trying to remember.
I don't know where I put my stabby thing to.
Oh, to turn them. I
Yeah,
don't even know what the hell else you could use.
I got
Oh, a
something.
tensioner. You could use a tensioner that's if you have a one-sided tensioner, maybe able to use that. Hi, Bumpy. How are you?
Oh, Bump's here. He said he was sick.
Oh, you did.
Glad you're feeling good enough to come visit.
Yeah, don't be getting us all sick, Bumpy. Ho, ho, ho. You're not here sick, are you? Don't be spreading that around. Hope you're feeling better.
What did I say to Wolfgang? Did I say you were infected?
Yeah, something like that.
Like he's infected. He's
Are you
infected.
sick,
He can't come.
Wolfgang? Wolfgang has the perfect picking hands. I'm so jealous of his hands. Look at how light. He's got piano player, guitar player, friggin' lock picker hands. That's crazy.
Oh,
Yep.
thank you very
And then
much.
there's me with little
Yeah,
sausage
look-
fingers.
Look at his fingers. He could like he's like so professional looking, man. He can play piano with them hands. Jeez.
We wish I could. Wish I could. I'm blushing. Thank you very much. I've never heard this before.
I haven't been able to find a gate on this one.
What's up?
I haven't even been able to find a gate on this lock.
Oh, you can't get your tensioner in the way to get in there or something, or
Oh no, I got it all in there. I'm just saying I've tried to pick this and then I tried to do what you were talking about, but I haven't found a gate on any disc yet. I don't know why.
oh, they might. Oh, you mean to set it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It might just. I don't know. Is it? I can't remember. I want to say it's like. I can't remember if you have to tension like. Shit, I wish Lockchuck was here. Lockchuck knows all of this because I can't remember.
Funny, he
if
was
you
here
have to go
earlier.
back. Was he? I can't
Yeah.
remember if you have to go back. If you have to put it in to grab 2 discs. Ah, shit, I just don't remember. It's been a long time. Let's see if I can't find
I
something.
gotta grab 2 discs, then I gotta grab the other sparrows because I made this one so that it only grabbed 1 disc no matter what.
Let me see if I can't find something very quick to see if I can pull up a video about this and check it. Because I know there's a way you can do it. I know I did it.
Yeah, I know there
thought
is
I did,
too.
but I don't know. I could be wrong is the whole thing, but I swear it's like you can still do it, but then at the end you pick that one last. But
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if the front,
Oh, there's
like
that
how
thing.
you still get the front one. I know that as you go, as you pick each one and you get it set, the next ones bind a little bit harder on that lock.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Boom, there we go. Woohoo! My prediction from earlier came true. I hated the deforced diamond, and here I am putting the reach back in.
It's a good pick.
I hate it.
Did it fail you somehow? What happened there?
What was that?
Here we go.
Did the deforest diamond fail you somehow?
Here.
What
Yeah, I
happened
just
there?
don't like it.
Broke, I'm gonna send you a link on Discord for you to
Okay.
check out. This is somebody's like I'm sure I'm not going to be able to show it to you but you can look at it later.
Yeah.
And this tells you how to pick a front tensioning or a rear tensioning thing with a, you know, how to do this.
Yeah.
I can't even talk. Okay.
We know what we're talking about.
Road. There we go.
So what a rear tensioning disc detainer lock.
Yeah, with the front tensioning. Yeah, how to use front tensioning pick for rear tension disc detainer lock.
I got a rear tensioning disc
And it's-
detainer pick, but it's useless.
And it's the same pick you have, actually. He's using in this one.
The Sparrows or the
Sparrows. And he actually put a spacer on his that 3D printed spacer you can use.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, basically he just does picks the entire lock how it should be picked, and then at the very end you basically turn your pick tip into the tensioner, where you lay it on that back disc and you turn it and you hold it there, and instead of turning that, you turn the entire pick. Instead of turning the thing, you grab down where the thing is and you turn that instead, and that actually turns everything. It does end up working, but it's just a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
But yeah, there is a way, but like you said, if you can't find any discs that are binding to be able to set any of them.
And then I was frustrated, and once I get frustrated, I'm,
Yeah, a lot of them feel very just like sandy and like nothing really, like anything, But yeah,
Bumpy,
here's
that's
how
why
he ended up. Let's see.
I did that to this one. I ground it down because it was just catching on everything. This is a brand new one.
Yeah.
I don't even think I've used this one, but I ground it down, and because the whole thing wouldn't go back far enough. So I ground it down so it would go back further, and then took some off of the little fangs there.
Yeah, those disc detainer locks just suck. It's all a whole big mind game for those. I hate that.
It is. They're tricking us, and I bought like 20 locks that I can't pick.
You know what though? Once you get the hang of it, you'll have 20 locks then you can pick.
Yeah.
And it only takes to get the hang. It only takes to like get it one time, and then you'll be like, oh, I see what I'm supposed to do, and you'll be able to kind of do it with all of them.
Yeah.
But yeah,
and the thing is with me, like with the medicos, I just needed to sit with somebody and have them talk to me, talk me through it, and then I
was able to do it.
Yeah. But when you sit here by yourself all the time, and my daughter and them, I go out there, I'm like, look, I picked this lock. They're like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, they're like, and didn't you pick one yesterday? What's your point? You're like, no, this is a new one. That's how I get at my house. They're like, and
right? Like, no, this is like a really big deal.
I know. Nobody knows except other lock pickers.
Right. That means
Bumpy says the DeForest Diamond is great. He loves that pick, but I don't know what it is about it. I just didn't like it. I think that it's because it's so big, the flat on it, like the head on a DeForest Diamond is pretty big. I just think it seems clumsy. It seems clumsy inside the lock. But that could have a lot to do with me. You know what I mean? Because I've never really used one before. But
Yeah.
it could be me that was clumsy using it, not necessarily the pick's fault.
Oh.
No, obviously it's not the pick's fault.
When I get
Do
an
anything.
extra $35, I'm gonna go to the Lowe's there. They got supposedly, from what I've heard from like Georgia Jim, was they got that. Forget the name of the lock, but it's supposed to be a pretty good disc detainer lock, and you can gut it and progressive pin it. Where did that go?
Oh, it's the reliability.
Yeah, the reliability.
lock.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Reliability. Yeah. I got 3 of those. Little Luz got me 3. They cost like $38 or something.
yeah.
Lowe's.
Rebuilding this house is making me extremely poor.
I feel you, brother. I feel you. I thought locks were expensive, then I started buying pocket knives, and it's like, ooh, wish I could go back to buying, $60 locks.
Right? I
said
go
I-
through phases like that. I'll get into guns and I had 30 guns. Now I'm down to a handful, and then 500 locks, and it's a
I'll
never ending.
say,
I got a cold coming.
3, 6,
Bumpy must have got me sick. Thanks, Bumpy. Thanks, Bumpy. I think you got me sick. My gosh. Sorry. What's everybody in chat up to this evening? Who's all in there? Let's get a roll call. Who's in there? Say hello, everyone in chat. I missed who all was here. I just saw a couple people from when I hopped on. I saw Dean. I was giving him all my info. He's like, I'm not you. I'm talking about Broke. I thought at least you could have pretended like you were talking to me. She's like, oh, thanks, Lady Locks.
Bumpy. The funny thing about that, the DeForest Diamond thing, is that Broke and I were just talking about it earlier, and I thought that I was going to love it because I love the gem. And the gem,
Oh yeah.
the actual tip of a DeForest Diamond and a gem are exactly the same.
Yeah.
The point and the angle are exactly the same. So I thought I was going to love it. But it feels like I'm hitting the pin behind it as I'm hitting on the sharp point. I don't know. It feels funny.
Yeah, happy birthday to your sister, Dean. That's pretty
Oh,
cool.
that's crazy. My son's 21st birthday was just yesterday.
Oh.
Holy cow. So you have a grown up too.
I do. Isn't it insane? It's crazy.
It ain't right. It really isn't. It truly is
It
not.
totally isn't.
Like, I'm more immature than my own kid anyways. And so, yeah. And to have a grown up, so Dean said 17 today. Oh, wow. And that's his little sister. So, yeah. Time does fly.
Yeah, it's so funny that I just had a birthday myself in December, and we were over at my sister's for something, and I'm talking, and they're like, "So how old are you now?" And I'm like, 47. And my wife looks over at me and says, "You are not 47. You just turned 46." And I'm like, "Oh, get out of here. I know how old I am. I'm 47. She's like, "You are completely wrong. You just turned 46. So I gained a whole year because this whole last year I thought I was 46 already.
Yeah, I did that
Nice.
with.
So I got a whole year of my life back.
Yeah, I did that with 45. I was 45 for 2 years. Because when I turned 44, I thought I was 45. So that whole entire year, and then it was my birthday, and same thing. Someone asked me how old I am. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be 46. They're like, nah, you're gonna be 45. I was like, no, it's 46.
Yep.
Like, I know how old I am. Like,
That's
okay.
exactly. I argued with her for 5 minutes.
Then I did the math, and I was like, cool, get to be 45 again. That's nice. I'll take
That's
it.
it. I'll
And
take
then
that.
you
I'll
know
take
what?
that whole
Since
year.
Yeah, Dean, I don't even know how old I am or what year it is, or
yeah.
I couldn't tell you what day or the month it is.
Yeah, I said that too. After that, I quit counting. I don't care. How's that? What's your age, ma'am? I don't know.
I don't know.
If you want to figure it out from my birth year, that's on you. I don't really care at this point. My mind says I'm about probably 30.
Wow, your mind old. I'm like 14.
Yeah. Well, I try to take in all of my life's knowledge, and I figure 30 is a good age for about where my mind is. My maturity level isn't 30, but my life experience says I'm probably, I would say I would be happy at 30 because I pretty much learned everything that I know now by 30. So
Oh,
I quit counting too. Heck with it. Dean says I've forgotten my age before. Rockout's printing some plug followers and finally finding this live. Happy birthday to your sis, Dean. And Bumpy said, happy birthday to your son, Ray.
oh, thank you. Actually, a lot of Lock Sporters sub to his channel to help him get over that hump to get 50 subscribers so that he could live stream. So, community was really cool in helping him out with that. I appreciate you guys.
That's cool. Is he doing Locksport or does he do other stuff?
Well, he does pick locks, but he doesn't practice, so he's not very good. He likes to play video games on live.
Oh, what games does he play?
Oh crap! What the heck's the name of that game? Oh, it's a game where you're like in a car and you play soccer with the car.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's
Yeah, you drive this car and you ram into the ball and you try and get the ball in the goal. It's just like soccer, except you're controlling a car.
Yeah, you know what? Me asking that just made me realize that I am 40 something, almost 50.
Yep,
Because
exactly.
I'm like, yeah, I won't watch that one.
no, it's
If it was like,
Rocket League. I believe that's the name of that one.
okay. Yeah, I'm like, not something I ever would have thought up, but jeez. I guess.
That's what my son-in-law plays.
That's funny.
Me, if it's like, I was like a Final Fantasy kind of game guy. Or ass kicking, like, Mortal Kombat, Tekken, those games were pretty fun too.
My first
Love
divorce
that
was
one.
pretty much caused by World of Warcraft.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh, baby.
Wait.
I
Oh,
ain't even kidding.
yeah, massively multiplayer online role playing games addiction was rampant.
Yeah.
In the 90s and early 2000s. Oh man, there were so many freaking families got destroyed because of that game.
Yep. And I have an addictive personality. And I had gotten in a motorcycle accident and broke my shoulder and collarbone. And so I was off work for a while and they talked me into playing it. I was on there 17, 18 hours a day.
Oh, fuck. Screaming into the thing.
Yeah.
You bastard! He killed me!
Yeah.
My son used to
Yeah,
crack
Dean
me up.
lost a relationship over a while too.
Oh, jeez.
Like, we can't attack now. We don't have a tank. We don't have a tank.
Leroy Jenkins.
Oh, man. My son used to be like, I don't know, 15, 14, 15, playing his, online games. And I would hear him in his room just cussing up a storm. I mean, just, I'm like, this dude sounds like a grown sailor, like such a nasty little bad mouth. And do you know that kid would never even say hell in front of me? He would spell it. He'd be like Hell. And he would never swear, but he'd shut his door and he'd start up his game, and that would be it. All bets were off. But he'd never say a single swear word in front of me. It was so funny.
That's it. You raised him right, right?
Oh, God. I don't know about that. He was in there cussing like a sailor whenever he was playing. So
You can blame that on public school, right?
that's true. Or the game he was playing.
That's
Who
it.
knows? Who knows? Yeah, he's big into gaming. I liked Skyrim when that came out. I played that with him for years. We loved that. We liked the Morrowind and then Skyrim, and that was my favorites. But I never played the online version.
You know what? I didn't either. What was that other game that I played? This was as an adult. What the heck was the name of that game? Dragon Age. I like Dragon Age. That was a cool game.
I'm too much of a. I wouldn't want to have anything in my game depend on other people. So I couldn't do it. I wouldn't like to share it. I'd get too mad.
Oh yeah, that's definitely some. If you're playing any online stuff, you definitely have to rely on other people. You got to have a tank. You got to have a healer. You have to have
Yep.
support.
I couldn't do it. Couldn't
And
do
you have a
it.
greedy healer that just wants to pick up the drops, and then he abandons you. And next thing you know,
Yeah.
party's dead.
Pick up the purple gear.
Yeah.
Well,
I may have played a game or two in my time.
Oh man. The Super Nintendo days. Or maybe
yeah.
thinking at my time. Yeah, Transparent Eyeball was pretty much in a real world video game there, living it instead of playing it at that point.
That's
And we-
super funny because I had a dream the other night about Nintendo's Duck Hunt, like the original Duck Hunt.
Oh my god.
I literally dreamed about it not 2 days ago.
That is so funny.
That's so weird.
I've been looking for another game to get into because, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I want to go down that rabbit hole because, yeah, I'll be in it to win it. And I'll be like, that'll be all I do for the next year.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And I'll be so into it. So
That's
I'm like,
the thing about games these days. They
Sounds
can
like
be
an AA
1,000
meeting.
hours.
yeah.
A lot of games these days can be 1,000 hours of gameplay. No issue.
Right.
That could literally take up a year of your life.
Yeah, I just worried that I would want to play it instead of doing lock picking, and I don't want that because I think lock picking's way better than doing video games because it's actually something real life things that actually help you in real life as well. So it's like I kind of don't want to get too busy and then not practice and things like that. I wouldn't like that. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I do need to find a little bit of a balance because I need to start exercising because I am way too overweight. I'm getting too old to be this big. I mean, I'm not 400 pounds or anything, but I'm overweight by like probably 80 pounds. So that's no bueno. Getting to be the age where like heart attacks like a real worry.
Yeah.
So we need a diet, and we need exercise, and we need to stop vaping. So
Yeah.
that's what the agenda is for the next month, is to start those
we,
three
should,
things.
we should do the Lock Sporters Let's Not Have a Heart Attack group. We can get online and do anti-vaping classes
Mhm.
and aerobics. Oh,
That's so
God.
bad. The vaping is actually really hard because it's like I smoke and then I switch to like snus, like a smokeless tobacco type thing. And my sister's like, "Oh, you could try vaping and try quitting that instead." And I switched to vaping, and it's like impossible to quit because it's like smoking candy.
Yeah, now I
There's
try to
there's
do
no
that.
way.
Now I smoke and vape.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
no way.
jeez.
It is so hard to quit.
That's terrible. Yeah, I've not technically tried to quit vaping yet. But I only vape, but I don't vape that candy stuff flavored ones. I didn't care for that. I wanted my vapes to taste more like cigarettes, so I kept that how it was, that kind of thing. So I don't know that I'll have trouble because of that reason. So I'm hoping I won't have too much trouble, but I'm sure I will because, of course I will. Of course I will.
I figure by
We'll
this
cross-
point, there's no point.
We'll cross our fingers for you. This is what I do. It's strawberry lemonade. It's like candy.
Oh yeah. See, I'm glad I didn't do that. That's all I need is like fucking candy flavored vapes. That's
it,
all
like,
I need. Jesus.
I have a
that's all
sweet tooth.
Badass needs candy flavored vapes to top it off. Oh,
Yeah, I
goodness.
got mine. I don't know what my
Look at
flavor
you
is.
guys. Oh no. Yeah, I just got the little Views vape that's like a light cigarette, which is just like what I smoked, light cigarettes. So, I kept it with that. But now I used to leave the vape laying around the house, and then when I'd want it, kind of like how when you want a cigarette, you go smoke an entire cigarette and then you're done, right? But now I just vape randomly, and I'll take like one puff of my vape and then set it down, and then 5 minutes later go, oh wait, where is that? And take another puff. So I find myself, I don't know, I'm not using a lot of the vape juice, so I guess that's good, but I just find myself doing it, I don't know, more randomly than just having one cigarette and then coming back to another cigarette later or whatever. So I don't freaking know. Dean says quit vaping once for like 6 months and it made him mean. Yeah, that's what it does, man. I tried quitting smoking without vaping and it made me evil. You're lucky to have just been mean. I was straight evil. I was like, I don't even want to discuss how horrible I was. I was a very bad person at that time. I was like, it was just evil, straight evil, because I was so crabby. But
that's what I warned my coworkers. I'm like, okay, so we're gonna stop quitting vaping over the next month or so. So I may be a little grouchy.
yeah.
I literally just warned them yesterday. It was yesterday.
I need to do something instead. So like I need to make up my mind of what I want to do instead. Like drink a bottle of water every time I want to vape, or go for a walk around the block every time I want to vape. Something else to replace it. And they say if you do it it only takes like 2 weeks to form a habit. So if you do it, whatever it is, for 2 weeks, you replace one habit with another. And so you could easily just, do that. But it's the 2 weeks of doing it that it's like so hard to do. And especially like if you're a person that does it a lot, because obviously you're not going to want to walk around the block 728 times a day, because that's how many times you'd be vaping or whatever,
Such a
It's
good
like-
idea.
It's just really hard to decide.
Thanks for suggesting that. 'Cause that's like such a good idea.
Yeah.
I never thought
if
about
you
every
have to
time
look
I
up-
want to do it to do something else.
Yeah, because then you're just forming a different habit. And then, I think it helps you to kind of do it quicker too, because then that is just a different habit. So every time you get that urge, then next thing you know, your urge is going to be, I have an urge to drink some water instead of I have an urge to vape or whatever it might be, but it has to be something specific that you do each single time, because as we all know that those nicotine like fits, they pass. Like you want it for 15 minutes, you're dying for a cigarette, and then all of a sudden it's gone, and you're like, and then of course, and maybe another half hour later it starts again. But if you can just get past those few minutes of that, really wanting one, and if you could do something else in the meantime to keep you busy, I think it would make it easier. I just haven't decided what it is I want to do instead, so I just do nothing, of course.
That's smooth. I just got to find something that I can do to replace it that also isn't bad for me. Because it would totally be like me, be like, well, every time I want to have a puff on this vape, I'm going to have a freaking ho-ho instead.
Yeah, that's the problem, right? That's the exact problem, because I know a lot of times when you smoke, if you're a smoker or a vapor, the one that you smoke or vape after eating is the most important one, right? It's like
Oh,
pretty much
yeah.
like waking up when you first wake up and then right after you eat is like the most important ones. So it has to be something that you can do in those times that will be satisfactory enough. So it's like, gotta be something good. But I just
Sunflower seeds.
that's a good idea,
That's a
sunflower
good
seed.
one.
Because that gives you something to do with your hands too. Although I could see like 80 gallons of sunflower seeds all over you'd have to
And
have
high
like,
blood pressure from the salt.
yeah. And then your wife wanting to beat the crap out of you for having sunflower
Yep,
shells all
she'll be.
over the house.
Yep, she'll be smacking me around for having little cups with some broken sunflower seeds in them.
Oh gosh, yeah, you'll get in trouble with that one. So I'm not going to endorse that because I don't want, I don't want to see you getting your ass whipped every time. Coming in like all bruised up, left some sunflower seeds around. She beat me with them this time.
That's a good thing. My wife loves me extra special, so she'll help me through it for sure. She actually bought me one of my first pocket knives. She got me this one. She ordered it for me for Christmas.
Oh, that's nice.
It was like at a price point that I probably wouldn't have bought it for myself, so I really appreciate it. She loves me extra special. I always say to people that she loves me more than I deserve, and that's a fact.
Oh, here.
It's actually not that late. I'm like looking. Boy, it seems like we've been on forever, but it's actually not that late. Okay, good.
Yep. Alright, so let's try the other side of this Abus, and this one, I'm just picking it in circles. It goes into a falset, and I think number 3 or number 4 and number 1 binds. It also turns the core back, and if I try to pick it, it just locks the lock back.
Huh.
It's a weird one.
That's weird.
I think it might be one of those locks with those tight tolerances where you need to treat the spools as if they were taper pins. So
Yo,
just,
what's that one called
prevent-
again?
That's a C83.
Oh yeah,
Taper.
they are. They have tapered spools. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Wolfgang. A tip that I gave to Trucking Lock on his C83 was that when you go to set those spools, for some reason, okay, they feel like and they click like you set them, okay, and for some reason they just don't set. And you think you set it and it clicks like you set it, but you actually have to almost, I want to say it feels like you have to push it up higher for it to actually set. But I don't know. It just feels like that. But honestly, they trick you into thinking that you set them even though you didn't. So for each one that you set, take a moment and double check that it's still not counter rotating in some way, because sometimes you just really have to push it up extra high or something like that. But yeah, they're very difficult for only being green belt locks. I have one in a padlock that I cannot pick 90% of the time, and it's a C83, and it's in this Avis padlock that P Dubs gave me. It's just like one that accepts Euro cylinders, and it's so that's what I put in it, and it's one of my C83s, and I cannot, because I bought a whole batch of these because they were so much fun and I loved them. But this one, oh my gosh, you have the same bitting almost. Look at
Yep.
this.
Yeah, similar. Yeah, they're
It's
similar.
almost very similar.
So I can
But-
basically pick this side.
Yeah,
This is not that horrible, but the other side, oh boy.
for some reason, yeah.
Zero sugar pudding.
It could have been like the binding order or something like that, you know, just something weird, but something. But yeah, those are so much fun, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah. I was just checking out these DeForest diamonds because Joel told me that they work like magic
Yeah.
on these type of biddings. And it kind of does. So yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Look
good
at that.
idea for that. I should try mine out. I wonder, I should try mine out on that. That's a good idea, okay?
Well, bro gave it to me,
idea.
so all credit goes to him.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
I'll be here all week.
All right, let's try it out. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, because I only bought the one-sided ones, you know, the single euros of these, but I bought a whole pack of them because Dig found them for me for like, I don't know, it was like $50 for 8 of them or something like that. It was super cheap.
Woo!
Yeah.
But definitely these rich profiles from the from Lawlock tools. I think these will work like magic on these locks. If you check the bidding, like this,
Yeah.
just gives you a perfect lift for those back
Oh,
pins.
Oh yeah.
Dean says he
And
loves
it
picking.
has this very nice ball ending, like a half ball, instead of a half diamond.
Wow. Very cool. Yeah,
That's one of those
cool.
penny profiles, right?
All right. I think
It
I'll
looks
call it a
like
day
it,
at this
yeah.
point. It's almost 1 a.m. here. In about 18 minutes. So yeah,
Thanks
thank
for
you
coming
for
there,
having me,
Wolfgang.
Ray. And
Yeah.
we'll see each other again on Sunday, right?
Yep. Thank you so much. Not this Sunday, next Sunday. So we'll have
next
another
Sunday.
Wednesday before. Yep.
All right. Well, take care, guys. Thank you very much for having me.
All right, Wolfgang. We'll talk
See
at you
ya.
later. If you're around Thursday, stop by. Oh, I guess that's tomorrow already. Stop
I
by the
will.
live if you can. Maybe you can hop in if you're not too busy.
Yeah, sounds good. All right. See you guys.
Okay.
Yep. See ya. I think maybe we'll wrap up here in maybe 15 minutes. See if I can get this lock open in the meantime. But and I'll go eat some dinner 'cause I'm hungry again.
All right. Well, thanks for having us on. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was a good time.
I had a lot of things I had to end up doing this afternoon, but as soon as I got free, I was like, I have to get on because it's been forever and I keep wanting to come on here and I never end up friggin' getting here, but I'm glad I was able to make it. So,
Yeah, I greatly appreciate it. It was fun talking to you. It's been a while since I've been on a live stream with you.
yeah, I appreciate you shooting me the link.
Oh, I'm telling you, I'd still be using StreamYard if they wouldn't have raised their price this year.
Yeah, I know. Well, here's the thing. When I said cancel, they were like, "Hey, we'll give it to you half off for the next 4 months if you agree to stick around." So I was like, "Okay."
Crap, I see I'd have done that too because at the time I was using the free version and they came and you can only stream for 20 hours a month with the free version, which isn't enough
Yeah,
for me because I stream more than 20 hours a month. So it's like,
right.
okay, so we got to get the pay ones, and then they raised the price, and it was like, well, shit, I can't pay $45 a month. That's insanity.
Yeah,
So I
it's
tried
way
this one
too
out.
much. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I was gonna come over here too. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do this one or something. But should tell you one thing though. I did miss a couple of your lives at the time because I didn't realize that you were actually live because it says restream real big across the thing on your thumbnail. It means
it
because
does.
you're using restream, but at the time I didn't put that
Oh,
together. And so when I saw your stream come up in my feed, I was like, oh, I'll just watch it
I
later
didn't even think
because
of that.
it's a restream anyways. Like I thought YouTube was labeling it, and I'm always on YouTube, so I should have known better, but my brain just was like, oh, it's not urgent that I get there because it's not live. Even though it says
Ah,
live, but a lot of lives will say it's live, but it won't. So when I saw that, I was like, oh well. But I was gonna say maybe on your thumbnail you should type in live on your thumbnail real big red somewhere and
I
stick
think
it
that I
like
should.
somewhere just because of that. Because I know myself and I'm on here all the time and I know when someone live, you know what I mean? Like I know more than the normal person that a live is live, and I got tricked by it. So I mean, once
That's
I knew
actually
that's
really smart.
yeah, once I knew what the problem was and that it was through Restream, I was like, oh duh, it's Restream's the program, and that's not what YouTube says. And like once I thought it through, I realized I missed it, but I still missed it. And so if that's just one person, imagine how many other people might see it and
That
go,
actually
"Oh, you
makes
know
sense.
what?" Yeah. So, I mean, if you just put it like in red somewhere, I think it would make it like that people would see, like, "Oh, it is live," or something like that. Because, yeah, it confused me for a sec because I definitely saw it and just kept scrolling, thinking I'll catch it later because it's already done. I missed it, basically.
That's, I have to do that. Transparent eyeball. Got his 200K club. Oh, you got the gold star too.
Awesome.
Really cool. I actually just got my uh, blue whale stuff too because I don't think I was in Locksport whenever he started that challenge, but I just so happened to come across somebody who had done it pretty recently, and I was like, huh, I wonder if he's still doing that. So I contacted him, and he obviously is.
Yeah.
Then I didn't practice, so I got a crappy time, but it is what it is.
Hey, as long as you got
Well,
it below the 10 minutes, that's really all that counts. Because I think they
yeah,
have somebody that already has the record or whatever, something like that. But
yeah. I sound like a spoiled brat when I said I had a crappy time because it was only like 4 minutes, but that's not a crappy time. I don't know what I'm
no.
talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. God, I've
um,
had 28 minute videos trying to get a single lock open, so
Let's go by.
it's like, after about 20 minutes, you look at the clock and you're like, well, shit, I'm already in this deep. I might as well keep going.
Yep.
Because at the beginning, I'd used to go, when it would hit like 10 minutes, I'd be like, okay, I'm going to stop. And I would stop and I would start over to try and keep the video kind of short. After a certain point, it's like, screw it. I'm not, you know. If it takes a half an hour to get this thing open, it's fine, whatever. Open is open, right?
yep.
Yep.
Mr. Inferno has one that's 2 brown belt.
Oh,
So that's I gotta check that out. I gotta remember to get in on that. I got all my locks picked out. I might try that on a live stream and just do it on a live stream. Maybe that would. I don't know. We'll
What is it?
see.
White through brown. Try
Yeah.
and get for time.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, not for time. Just it's not a speed one. He said it's just in 10 minutes. If you can do it in 10 minutes, then
oh, I forgot about
yeah. So he called it this. What is it? The skid mark challenge or something?
that. Yeah. I think I might have enough to do that. Because Keyman brought me a whole bunch of locks to borrow for the week
Oh, that's cool.
to
Trying to think if I have.
do some videos.
I skipped over brown belt. So do I have any brown belt locks here?
That's what I
I got
mean.
white.
He
I got
said
yellow. Got orange.
you can pick up a level if you need to. Like if you have to replace it with a lock that's because I don't know if I
Oh,
have
okay.
a brown either. I think all I had was a Primus, and I think I have one other thing. I can't remember, but I asked them about it because I didn't know if I would have it at first, and I was worried about that because I don't want to pick a Primus. I'll never get it.
Okay, good. I have an ASA 700 that's red belt. I could pick that one. Good. That would be fun. I'm going to do it. Purple, I'll pick this ASA.
Yeah, I gotta
Yeah, we're going to go for it.
I gotta get a thing together for it as well. And I think I put a video out today. I can't remember. I gotta check my channel. I forget if I did or not. Oh, I can't remember. Dang it.
Alright, so we got dinner coming here in a minute, so let's take a look in the chat, see who's here. Transparent was number 49 for the blue whale. I think I was 41 if I'm not mistaken. Oh, there's that. I just dumped over a bunch of locks off my table. That's nice.
Jeez, I had somebody watch the repeat of a live stream and leave comments in the comment section of the ended video, thinking that they were talking to us live. Poor thing.
I do that all the time.
Womp womp.
Oh goodness. Oh goodness.
All right, guys. I think we're going to wrap it up for the night. It's about almost 7. Got dinner's going to be here in a minute. So, Lady Locks, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. I greatly appreciate it. Same with you, Brooks.
Thanks a lot for having me. I appreciate it. It was nice to hang out with you guys.
Yeah, it was a good time. Thank you so much.
Always a pleasure.
All right, take care, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Bye, chat.
Yep, beautiful. Dean, thanks for coming. I greatly appreciate you coming and hanging out here. Nola, always a staple in the chat here. Unhinged, thanks for coming. Transparent, awesome. Appreciate you. Stu, how's it going, brother? Nola, did you say rake to whale? That would be interesting if you could do that. If you could rake. Oh, man. That's a tough go, brother. I'd love to see it, though. I think you could get through orange, no problem. Green is a tough one. Blue. Ooh, blue. Raking in blue. Ew. But anyway, I'd be interested to see it. Anyway, everybody have a wonderful evening. I'll see you here next Wednesday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Rock out with your lockout. Thank you so much for coming, everybody, and I will see you then. Catch you later. Bye-bye.